Hey guys, it is the WWE RAW Wrap Up brought to you by the Wrestling Mayhem Show at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. I am Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitters, coming at you from Pittsburgh, PA, in the Mayhem studios. What is happening?
It's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, I'm sorry. I got something going on in the background here. It freaked me out because Scott Stanford started talking to me, and I didn't know what was happening. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But it's fine. It's fine. We're at the Raw Wrap. It's been an interesting night on the Hangout with us, with the crew. We had great discussions about people being negative about pro wrestling. You know, what are we here to do? Why are we even watching this every Monday? But I think generally, and you've mentioned, weird go-home show, but generally a pretty entertaining Raw. I actually had a lot of fun. I don't know, and again, I think it has a lot to do with the company you keep as well. But I looked at the clock, and it was like 10:10. I couldn't believe that the time had gone by so quick tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was an okay Raw, but a very weird go-home show.
But isn't it always going to be because it's the Slammies?
But then don't do the Slammies as your go-home show.
That's true.
Do the Slammies right before the Christmas Raw.
No, actually that makes sense. Because you do the Slammies, that brings people in because they're like, oh man, it's the Slammies, and then think about the casual fans, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's the Slammies, and it's like, oh hey, we have a pay-per-view this weekend. Oh hey, I can get it for $9.99. And I mean that's the strategy here. You know, not booking 101. It's buy our thing. You know, get you in the door to buy our thing.
But if you're gonna do that, give Slammies to people who are there that can accept them.
Okay, that's a little weird. That is true.
I mean, or at least record, like, oh, thanks for the Slammy, guys. You know, record something.
Yeah, especially when what we had like Jericho. But there's supposedly you can't have a pre-recorded thing necessarily if you go to that trouble if the fans didn't vote them in. You know, I think that's a logistical problem.
I have a very, very difficult time believing that those were fan voted.
That is true, but I think that
very difficult time believing
destroys what's left of the illusion. You know?
Yeah. Like Roman Reigns just happened to win Superstar of the Year and just happened to be there.
Precisely. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I think it was a fun show. Sorry, plugging some stuff in here right now.
And Chris Jericho just happened to win the Extreme Moment of the Year, and look, he's hosting Raw next week. I hope that wasn't a transition.
Yeah. Pro wrestling, you know?
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't expect a show based around fake results to have real results for an award show. I understand that, but still, I kind of expect that. True.
Seth Green was our special guest tonight. I think it was great. I think they had some fun with him. And I like Seth Green. And he's a guy that loves being there. He's not as awkward as half the people that pop up on it.
It was more or less a non-issue, which was fine.
Yeah. He was there. It was fine, and people are into Seth Green. Like, oh, Seth Green's on there again. Another attention thing. So that was great. I think it's nice that we skirted the GM concept for the week. But I think we've had also a better job of the GM issue on SmackDown than we do on Raw.
Yes, because on SmackDown it's taped, so you actually have to have some sort of structure.
Yeah, it's a little easier, I guess. But other than that, we had, I know I think all of us really kind of took a little bit of issue with the NXT representation this evening. Charlotte was on there. That's awesome. They showed a promo, say, hey, this is Flair's daughter. It's her introduction to a lot of people tonight. And then as the NXT Divas champion, she loses to Natalia.
No, Natalie's right.
No.
Natalie's totally correct.
Isn't her name really like Natalie or whatever?
I think it is like Natalia actually. I think it is actually Natalia, just spelled differently. But
Canadian wise.
I mean, I was excited to see Charlotte. Little upset that was the only thing NXT. Like, you couldn't have had Sami Zayn come out and accept the NXT Superstar of the Year award? Why not that? Like, that's a great way to promote. Have Sami Zayn cut an impassioned promo about, like, wow, a couple days before maybe my last night in this company, and I win a Slammy because I'm going up against Adrian Neville and I'm putting my career on the line. I'm putting everything on the line. Why not that? Like, show that not only can these people wrestle, they can talk. I don't know. I just feel like WWE had 2 pay-per-views essentially to promote for the end of this week, and they didn't do a stellar job at either of them.
No. What did we do? I mean, I think the TLC. Okay, here's my thing with TLC right now. You're gonna go watch the show to see people get put through chairs or get hit with chairs, put through tables, etc., etc. We saw all that tonight. We've seen all that for the last several weeks because of the reminders that, hey, these guys are in a chair match, these guys are in a tables match. You know, I mean, it's too.
You should be teasing some of it.
Yes. Like I mean, geez, Harper put Ziggler face first through a table tonight. You're gonna tell me there's gonna be more vicious stuff going on there? Like, they're gonna have to like half kill themselves even more now for that show to stick out. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that pay-per-view. We'll talk more about the pay-per-view itself and going into it tomorrow night on a Wrestling Mayhem show. But I feel like I'm sure the pay-per-view will be fine, but I feel like we've just been like, can we get to this? Can we?
Oh,
like...
I'm actually super excited about the pay-per-view. I think it's gonna be a good show.
But
you want to know what match I'm most excited for?
You
want to know what match I'm most excited for?
The one on the pre-show?
No, the one that was built up and it's on the show. It was built up very, very, very well tonight. Swagger and Rusev. That was built up extremely well and extremely quickly. And holy shit, I want to see that match.
I like Angry Swagger.
Oh my god! And it's like, there was no reason for it, but Swagger, all he came out, he's like, listen, you broke my uncle grandpa's leg, I'm gonna break your ankle. Boom! That's all you need. Sometimes the simplest explanations for things are the best.
Yeah. Instead of these convoluted things, it's like, especially, you don't need. Rusev is a 101 guy. It's like he is the Nikolai Volkov or what, Iron Sheik, whatever. Your classic.
He's Russian. He is Red Sun Kurt Angle. That's exactly what Rusev is. He's Red Sun Kurt Angle. If Mama Angle and Papa Angle had been born in Moscow instead of Pittsburgh, Kurt Angle. Oh my God! I want CM Punk to write a Red Sun Rusev now.
Fanfic.
Yes.
Anyway, what if Kurt Angle actually grew up in Moscow instead of the Steel City of Pittsburgh?
Oh my God! He'd be the Red Sun. Yes. All right. That's a tangent for any other show we host except for this one. But
yeah, the hard streets of Mount Lebanon. You've been through here. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oh.
The slice on Broadway used to stand here once. It doesn't anymore.
Hey, we're off on a tangent, but I remember reading his book, and it's talking about like running up and down the hills and stuff. I'm like, I know those hills, and yeah, that will make you stronger because holy crap up here, right? Anyways, back to the show. What else happened? Slammy, match, TLC, no matches really stuck out for me tonight, to be honest.
Sorg, I'll be right back. I just gotta help my dad for a sec.
Okay, but I'll probably just wrap this up then, Mike. So go ahead and do that. But like I said, generally, an all-right show, a fun show, at least with the company we kept here at the Google Hangout. But no, nothing really stuck out. We'll talk a little bit more tomorrow night on Wrestling Mayhem Show, 9 p.m. live.sorgatronmedia.com every Tuesday. And, of course, you can check that on the podcast streams as well, wherever you get your podcasts. If you have a place you get your podcasts and we're not on there, let us know and we'll get on there. we'll get us on there as much as we can, because we definitely want to try to hit as many earballs as possible. So Mike is gone up there in Poughkeepsie, New York, but in the meantime, please subscribe and check out everything at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Follow at Mayhem Show on Twitter. And join us here after every Raw for the WWE Raw Wrap Up. And go look up Wrestling Mayhem Show on iTunes, on Stitcher, and check out all the shows that we have going on. So until next time, we'll see you on the Wrap Up.